on, please. Yeah, hold on. Dad, please don't let them do this. I didn't even hurt, Mom. I wasn't shoving, Mom.
Shoving her mom against the door in the corner of the wall. And I got over there and I put the phone up out of her hands and told her to quit. And I told him to call the cops. I want her out of my house.
Mom, I can't do this. I promise. Mom, I can't. Mom, hold on. Mom, Dad, can I have a hug from you? Dad, I can't.
You're going to have to get off the drugs and the alcohol.
The interaction begins inside the home as deputies speak with the suspect's sister and father about the physical altercation that just took place. The sister explains that the suspect shoved her father against a bedroom door after he refused to let her see her boyfriend.
What did you see take place?
Me and her were standing in the hallway, and she slammed my dad's bedroom door and shoved him up against the door, and my mom and dad yelled at me to call you guys, so I did.
Okay, so who were we talking about that did this?
JC.
She's on a 10 o'clock curfew for 18 months. Even after she's 18,
And they will not let me.
Nobody told you.
Want to come out here and talk to me?
Nobody told you that. You couldn't leave.
I don't want to be in there around her.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
She said he told her to go up there and get an OP on him. He never done that to her. And I said, that's fine, JC.
I offered her the opinion too.
I said, if you do that, I said, that's fine. It's got to go in front of a judge. You got to have proof. He never done nothing to you. So we come home and she wanted her phone. I said, get in your phone. She wanted me to drop her off up there at her boyfriend.
The father describes the chaos, stating the suspect shoved her mother into a corner while trying to forcibly take a cell phone. He explains that her probation curfew is 10 p.m. and he refused to be a part of her violating the law to visit her boyfriend.
Listen, I'm not dropping you off anywhere. Your probation deal's at 10 o'clock. I'm not having no part of that. You want to leave, you do it on your own. So I went, laid back down in bed. She come in there, took her mom's phone from her.
Okay.
And Cindy got her phone back, and Cindy had it under her foot, and she shoved her mom up in the corner and was sitting there and shoving her mom against the door in the corner of the wall. And I got over there and I put the phone up out of her hands and told her to quit. And I told him to call the cops. I want her out of my house.
Okay.
Cindy won't press charges on her, but I just want her to go anywhere but here.
Did she make any contact with you?
Yeah.
Did she push you? Okay. Did she push you open-handed or punch you? Or
No, she didn't punch me. She was shoving at me.
Okay. Where'd she shove you at?
Just on my arms, chest. Okay. But that was already on me.
That was already on there.
But yeah, she just shoved me. I mean, but like I said, she just needs to quit.
Think Cindy will come out here and talk to me?
Yeah.
Okay. So what happened?
She wouldn't give me my phone.
Okay.
So she had it in her pocket on her pants. So I grabbed it and she was just fighting over my phone.
Okay. So she pushed you up in the corner?
Yeah.
The deputies learned that the suspect threatened her parents, demanding marijuana and making accusations that they cost her a job. After consulting with the state's attorney, the officers decide that her intoxicated state and the physical contact warrant an immediate arrest.
Keeps calling me names, you names.
Vince, I'm gonna ride here. I don't give a shit what you gotta do.
I go.
Violence.
And she shoved me, and she shoved her.
Cussing at me.
Yeah, that's one thing, if you two want to do something with her pushing with you, we can do
My
charges.
deal is, she says, I'm going to have to pay her fine. She said, you guys told her I was going to have to pay her fine because I cost her a job. I said, I'm not paying you.
No.
But I don't want her in my house.
She also said she was going to kill herself.
Yeah, she did say she was going to.
If we didn't give her weed, she was going to kill herself.
That reminds me of giving that weed that she had or whatever that shit is.
Yeah, we can take it for sure. So, all right. Well, I'll go call the state's attorney and see what he wants to do because I know neither one of you are wanting to press charges, but I've got enough witnesses and everything. If there's marks on one of you, then it would be I can take her no matter
I
what.
don't have any marks for her.
But
she just her deal is she's drunk mouthing. She won't shut up. Yeah. I'm trying to go to bed. I'm tired.
Say I just got off the phone with state's attorney.
The deputy orders the suspect to stand up and put her hands behind her back, and she officially becomes a daughter handcuffed in front of her family. She immediately begins to plead with her father, begging him not to let them do this as the reality of returning to jail hits her.
All right, JC, go ahead and put your hands behind your back, okay? I'll be arrested for just simple battery at this point in time. Neither one of them want to press charges. It's coming from the state's attorney himself. So.
You need to quit drinking and you need to quit smoking pot because you do this.
You're literally letting me go back to jail again, and this time I can't go out, Dad.
I can tell you, sometimes this is the best
Okay,
thing
but
for you.
he just told me that it wasn't going to happen.
He didn't know what was going on.
You didn't talk to the state's attorney like I did, okay?
Dad, are you...
Sorry, he's the boss.
Yeah, he's the boss of us.
How
So
long am I going to be in here for?
probably NTA tomorrow.
As she is led through the house, The suspect claims she is having a panic attack and needs to go to the hospital instead of jail. Her father stands his ground, telling her that she needs to grow up and that he no longer wants her in his house because of her behavior.
Dad, I can't. I'm gonna have a panic attack and end up in the hospital. I can't. Dad, I can't.
Whisper. You're all right.
I can't.
Come on. Come on.
Hold on,
Sit down
please.
for a minute.
Yeah, hold on. Dad, please don't let them do this. I didn't even hurt Mom. I was trying to call Mason. He even just told me. I wasn't shoving Mom. I was trying. This is what happened. And I'm gonna be honest. Mom even told me I didn't shove him, and she even said that to him, though, Dad.
You got me to the point I've told you already. I don't want you in the house no more because of the things you do.
But I haven't done anything besides sit there at the table and let you yell at me. Besides when you don't. Am I allowed to go pee before we leave? Or
No, we'll do the same thing, all right? Let's get you up and get you out in the car. Come on.
Yeah.
You're going to have to grow up.
Yep.
Can I walk on my own at least?
I've got to
Just
hang
so
on
my
to you.
sister
I got to
doesn't-
hang on to you. Okay. I'll block it. With you being in handcuffs, I'm in charge of it, okay?
The suspect stops to give her mother a tearful hug, claiming she never meant to hurt her and was only trying to make a phone call. She then becomes agitated by a family member filming the arrest, demanding that the camera be put away as she is escorted to the squad car.
Can my mom hug me bye, please?
You want to give her a hug?
Mom, can you give me a hug bye?
You'll be all right.
No, I
just gotta
No,
shake
I
up.
know, because I'm going to jail
You'll
for
be all right.
tonight.
It'll be okay.
Mom, I can't do this,
her a
I
hug.
promise.
Give her a hug.
Mom, I can't. Mom, hold on. Dad, can I have a hug from
Deep
you?
breath.
Casey,
Deep
I love
breath.
Dad, I
You're
can't.
going to have to get off the drugs and the alcohol.
I can't. Dad, you're literally... No, because Dusty's videoing me. I can't. Dusty's videoing. I'm not dumb. Then tell him to quit videoing. Let me...
Come on. Let's go.
Can I walk this way? Literally videoing me. He's videoing me. What am I supposed to do about that? Dad, hold on. Before we go. Dad,
Come on,
what
come on,
time
we're
am I
done.
coming out?
I'll be up to them tomorrow, okay? I come out at 2, so if it's before then, they'll let you out. They'll probably let you out in the
I
morning.
don't understand what's going on. Can we talk before I get in the car?
After you sit in the car, we can.
Okay. I just don't understand what's going on.
Nothing on you like first time?
You can check me, I'll let you.
Once buckled into the patrol vehicle, the deputy explains the simple battery charge and notes that her parents did not originally want to press charges. The suspect argues that she is being set up by her family and fears that this second arrest will result in her losing her job.
All right, so what we're going for tonight is just a simple battery, okay? Because you made contact with your dad and your mom both, and that's what
That's
they
the
both told
thing,
me.
is that I never did. This is what actually happened. Like,
Well, I've
I'm
got
not
3
gonna touch
witnesses.
it.
I got 3
No,
witnesses
my
that are saying
Dusty,
other.
Dusty wasn't even in there.
Okay.
Dusty's trying to get me in trouble, and he's been trying to get me in trouble all night. I'm being so serious. This is gonna make me lose my job, and I can't have
Yeah.
it. I can't.
It's a simple battery. Your mom and dad are not wanting to press charges,
I know,
okay?
Listen, dude, I can't lose my job over this. Going to jail 2 times a
It-
night.
it won't
I'll
go
lose
if-
my jail.
If your parents don't want to do anything, it won't go anywhere.
I'll lose
You know-
my job no matter
You know how
what,
many
because
times
I'm
we've
already
had
on the
domestic?
app.
It's not going to be a domestic.
You've already seen it on the app. It's already been screenshotted.
It's not on the app. We don't put that on
Well,
the app.
someone's already had my mugshot because it's screenshotted and posted on someone's story. And me
Well,
and
I don't
my
know how
dad
they would've
seen
got it when you were
I don't
released.
know either. I don't
So-
even have my phone.
So that's why you're going tonight, okay? The state's attorney wants you held over the evening since you're still intoxicated. I can tell you are. And
Can
you're
I
going to
take
be
a
a problem.
breathalyzer right here?
No.
Wait, I want to know what my thing is because I know I'm really not. It's not even that. The thing that makes me upset is the most is that
The officer reads the suspect her Miranda rights while she continues to talk over him, insisting that her father was the one who shoved her. She claims she only dropped the phone and never made physical contact, despite the multiple witnesses inside the home.
All right, before you go any further, I'm going to go ahead and advise you of your rights again, okay?
Okay.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you can or say can will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to an attorney or a lawyer and have him or her present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford or hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. After hearing those, do you understand those rights? Okay, 15.
The suspect begs for one last chance to speak to her parents, but the deputy makes it clear that they are past that part of the night. She shifts her focus to her immediate needs, claiming she has to use the restroom as the transport to the county jail begins.
my mom like go for sure because
Not
I
right now.
don't really want to leave.
So what happened?
Separation anxiety.
What happened with the phone?
My mom's phone.
Mm-hmm.
I'm being dead serious. This is literally what happened. She was standing at the door, literally like right here, and I was standing like right here. And I had my feet like this, and nothing literally happened. I dropped the phone because I was on the phone and I was talking, and I dropped the phone, so I picked it up. My dad literally shoved me, and my mom said stop. And like, I don't know if the person heard me on the phone, but my dad literally told her to stop and everything. I don't know.
All right, so your mom's saying that you put hands on her.
I know.
So she's saying you put hands on her.
Can I talk to him?
Rusty's also saying that
I'm
you put
being
hands
serious.
on her and him.
I'm having a bad
So that
panic
is-
attack. I want
that
to
is
talk
why you're
to
going,
my mom
okay?
real quick, please. That's all I
We're
need.
past that, okay?
I just need to talk to my
We'll get you up there, and
All
we'll
I
get
need
everything
is
finished,
to- all
okay?
I wanna do is talk to
So
my
just so you
mom.
know, it'll be just like last time. You'll be put in the cell by yourself, so you can just go in there and go to sleep, okay?
I can't sleep without talking to my mom. Is there a way I can
Not
talk
at
to
this
her
point.
for
Put your feet in, okay?
Is there a way that I can at least have some...
The deputy informs her that she will likely be released after breakfast the next morning once she has had time to sober up. The night concludes with the suspect sitting in silence, facing the legal fallout of a domestic dispute fueled by alcohol and a lack of boundaries.
How long do you think I'll be in here for?
Probably be let out after breakfast.
What's that mean?
Breakfast is at 5, so it'll probably be 7 o'clock or something like that.
This is stupid. I want to call my mom when I get there if I can, please. It would mean a lot.
Alright, Jesse, pull this up and over, okay? Alright, go out there, Deputy Daly. Back in there.
I'll need your shoes.
The suspect was officially charged with domestic battery and a violation of her existing probation order. Because she was found to be intoxicated during a domestic dispute, the state's attorney required that she be held overnight. This incident serves as a stark example of how fragile a second chance can be when probation and family conflicts collide.